Hi there and welcome to my channel. I love to shop. I love it so much that I once started an online store. I enjoy the thrill of finding the perfect item at the perfect price. And I figured if I could get someone to actually pay me to shop, that would be the icing on the cake. That online store, it didn't quite work out. And while I still enjoy the occasional shopping spree, these days I've become a more intentional consumer. Here's how. The first thing I do is analyze the purchase. I ask myself, how many hours would I have to work to earn enough money to purchase this item? Is it really such a bargain if I have to find storage space for it and then clean and maintain it? Do I really need it? Or will it benefit my future self? Is it an item that I will use and enjoy for a long time? Do I have another item I can use in its place? You might need a particular tool for a project, but perhaps you can borrow or rent one if it's not something that you're going to need regularly. That can be easier than having to maintain and service it. Before purchasing an item, think of your motive. Is that luxury item really worth the extra dollars? Is it really a need, or is it a symbol of status and recognition? Do you buy it because you want or need it, or is it really just to impress others? If I have to work for 8 hours to get enough money to purchase an item, I think instead of how I'd prefer to spend those 8 hours. Perhaps a relaxing day at the beach, or a day out with a friend, or even savings toward my next vacation. When you think along those lines, that latest tech item on Amazon seems a whole lot less appealing. Consuming less means that you have more time, energy, and money to focus on those things that are valuable to you. Be yourself. We are swarmed with ads for new products. Advertisers want us to believe that we are not enough as we are, and that their product is going to help us to be smarter, slimmer, prettier, or somehow more acceptable. We can hold on to material possessions to give us a feeling of worth and belonging. It's a way to fit in with our tribe. We try to keep up with the proverbial Joneses, who these days no longer only live across the street from us, but we also follow them on social media. We value our favorite influencer, and we want to look like them or use the same products that they do. No material possession is going to make you any more valuable than you are right now. You don't need to be on trend or to wear a name brand to fit in. Only buy it if you need it, can afford it, and find value in it. If someone values you because of something you have, what happens if you were to lose that thing? Isn't it better to be valued for who you are? Another way to be yourself is to appreciate all that you already have. As the saying goes, want what you have. My car is really old, and sometimes I look at brand new cars on the road and I wonder how it would feel to actually own one of them. But then I turn it around and focus on how reliable my little car has been through the years, and I feel so grateful to have it. You may see someone driving a luxury vehicle and you automatically think that they are wealthy, but they may be struggling to make their car payments. You may have a family wedding coming up and you think that you already wore your pretty dress to a past wedding and you can't wear it again. Why not? It's yours. Wear it and be proud. Perhaps switch up your accessories if you want some variety. The next step is C. Create alternatives. Shopping is fun. I enjoy trying on new clothes, buying books, and shopping for personal care items, or even bargain hunting on Amazon. It's so convenient to make a purchase these days. Just one click and in a few hours your item is on your doorstep. Studies show that retail therapy gives us a dopamine rush. But other activities like reading, learning, or playing a game can also have a similar effect. So that time I would have spent shopping, I try to learn something new, play an online game, or even write a script for a YouTube video. If you usually meet up with your girlfriends to shop, how about going to a movie or having a picnic instead? Or you could have a games lime or potluck dinner at one of your homes. Sometimes boredom can cause us to want to shop, so fill those free spaces in your calendar with other activities that bring you joy. That will take your mind off the shopping. The next step is D. delay gratification or make the purchase difficult. If you tend to be an impulsive shopper, these tips might be helpful. The first one is to delay the purchase using the 24-hour rule. So you see something you like and you want to purchase it, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. If you're shopping online, leave it in your cart overnight and see if you want it as much the following day. I often leave items in my shopping cart for up to a week. At the end of the week, either it's no longer available or I'm not as interested as I thought. Sometimes you get a dopamine hit just from finding the item and putting it in your cart. It's as if you've actually made the purchase. If it's an item that you really need, the 24-hour rule can also give you some time to research different options and then you can make a choice. The second way I delay gratification is by having a wish list and a budget. This really helps me because I know the items that I need and how much I'm prepared to spend on them. So when I go online, I can enter specific search words instead of just going through the entire site. That way I don't get distracted by other items that I don't need. And if I go into a store, I like to ask for assistance instead of looking around. Another thing I'm trying to do now is to choose better quality items that will be more durable and better for the environment. The next tip is to remove your credit card information from those online sites you like to shop on. Also, I don't keep shopping apps on my phone. I used to enjoy shopping at the London clothing store, but then they started an app system and they would inform me whenever they had sales. So that was a no-no if I wanted to curb my shopping. The next tip is to consider making a second-hand purchase for an item that you really need. That way you give a pre-owned item a new home. Also, to reduce exposure, unsubscribe from any promotional emails. Don't follow your favorite stores on Facebook and cut exposure to any ads. There's so many subliminal messages that can trigger us to shop. So know your triggers. The algorithms understand our triggers better than we do sometimes. Another thing I like to do before shopping is declutter. When I was decluttering before downsizing, I felt so sad to see how many purchases I had made that I had never used. All that wasted money would have come in so handy. Also check your storage options. Can your bookshelf hold another book? Or do you have room on your shoe rack for that other pair of shoes? If not, remember the one in, one out rule. You need to donate or sell an item before you can bring in another one. Another tip is to have a no-shop week or month. Some people even have a no-shop year. It means that you only buy essentials during that period. The more difficult it is to shop, the less likely you are to give in to your impulses. The next tip is E. Enjoy experiences. These days, there's nothing I value more than a simple, uncluttered environment. Experiences, especially travel, mean so much more to me than anything I could ever possess. The memory and the joy of an experience can remain with us for a lifetime. Instead of always buying gifts, I like to share a meal with my favorite people. And when your loved ones want to give you a gift, feel free to ask for experiences or consumable products rather than other physical objects. Consumerism is one of the key causes of excessive clutter. Adjusting our consumption patterns can help us to maintain a clutter-free environment and live a life that's more in keeping with our values. Did any of the tips resonate with you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe and join our community. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. See you soon.